Welcome to Quick Movie Recaps. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and subscribe. The movie begins with Azra, a private tutor who secretly helps young people to achieve their goals in life and love and hides all details from their families. During a festival at Dunia University, the new dean's niece, Hande, stares at Uktu, a guy she has a crush on. But Hande's look for the day makes everyone laugh at her. She gets upset and cries in the restroom. Just then, Hande overhears Melissa thanking Azra for helping her get the man of her dreams. And also for pretending to be Melissa's parent on a call with the dean. Then Hande meets Azra and asks her to help her be Uktu's girlfriend. But Azra refuses to help her and goes away. While Azra is driving, Hande comes out of hiding from the backseat. Azra asks Hande to get out of the car, but Hande locks the car. Then Hande requests Azra to help her and Azra agrees. Hande tells Azra that her aunt is the dean of Dunia University. So, she would tell her aunt about Azra if she refuses to help Hande. Then they go to Azra's apartment, where a new tenant is shifting his furniture. Azra tells Hande to meet her tomorrow and goes to her apartment but finds a huge cupboard in front of her door. She goes to the new tenant's apartment, who introduces himself as Barak. She asks him to move the cupboard, but he tells her that she'll have to wait. So, she somehow manages to enter her apartment. Next morning, Azra wakes up and opens the door to find Hande standing there. Later, Azra tells Hande that Uktu is having a party at his home and they can make a plan for Hande to win Uktu's heart. Just when they are about to leave, they overhear a girl talking to Barak. Azra asks Barak why he hasn't moved the cupboard yet. They see a girl coming out of Barak's apartment and he tells Azra that he's busy with work. Then another woman shows up to meet Barak, which makes Azra suspicious about him. While Azra and Hande walk downstairs, they gossip about the girls who came to meet Barak. Hande takes Azra to her home, where Azra tells Hande that she doesn't understand why she likes Uktu, but she must change her style if she wants to impress him. Then Azra and Hande go to meet Hande's aunt. Azra manages to impress Hande's aunt by acting as Hande's new tutor of dramaturgy. Then Azra takes Hande shopping and they buy a lot of clothes and makeup for Hande. At night, Azra and Hande go to the party where Azra introduces Hande to Melissa. When Azra goes to meet Jansu, Hande drinks a lot of tequila shots. Azra sees a guy dragging Doigu to his home and stops him. She gets mad at Doigu for going out with such men. Meanwhile, drunken Hande starts to dance on table and Azra takes her home. Barak shows up to help Azra take Hande inside the apartment. He suggests taking her to his place as the cupboard isn't moved. Drunk Hande starts blabbering in front of Barak. Barak suggests to take Hande near the window to get fresh air. While they are talking to each other, Hande's aunt comes outside the building. Hande reveals that she sent her location to her aunt. Azra immediately asks Barak to hide Hande. When Hande's aunt asks about Hande, Azra lies that Hande is sleeping. Azra tells her that she will send Hande in the morning. After Hande's aunt goes away, Azra asks Barak about Hande. Then Barak takes Hande out of hiding. Later, Azra puts Hande to bed and goes to take her things from Barak's apartment. She meets Barak and a spark is felt between them. As time passes, Azra starts to train Hande. She tells Hande that a woman should not choose a guy who's after her looks only. She also tells Hande that her smile is the first thing a man notices in a woman. Soon Hande starts to hang out with Uktu. One day, Barak offers coffee to Azra and she agrees. While having coffee, Barak reveals that he's a photographer and all girls that come to his apartment are his clients only. Just then Hande comes there and tells Azra that she is going out with Uktu, but she has lied to her aunt that she's with Azra. Although Azra doesn't want her to go, Hande and Barak somehow convinces her. Then, Barak tells Azra that they can follow Hande on his bike to make sure she's safe. Barak and Azra follows Hande and goes to the Dunia University. They discover that Uktu has bribed the security to delete the footage as they are going to be at the pool. Barak and Hande goes to the pool side and find Hande there. Azra also lies to Hande's aunt that Hande is in the bathroom. When Uktu tries to take off Hande's shirt, Azra comes there and takes Hande away. Next day, Barak asks Azra out and she agrees to meet at night. She tells him that she's going to meet a client today and he tells her that he's going to meet his family. Then Hande comes to meet Azra and Azra talks about last night. She tells her that she doesn't have to sleep with a man to make him love her and she must learn to say no. Just then Hande receives Uktu's message to meet him and she hides it from Azra. Meanwhile, Barak's sister tells her parents that her teacher is coming to meet them. Barak asks her parents to let her go on the school trip. Just then Azra reaches Barak's house, pretending to be Ms. Tuggs. When Barak sees Azra, he misbehaves with her and refuses to send Bahar with Azra. So, Azra leaves quietly. But Barak goes after Azra and tells her that she is a fraud. Azra tries to explain him that she's just trying to help Bahar, but Barak refuses to listen. He says many harsh words to her and even follows her to the apartment building. But now Azra doesn't want to talk. Soon, Mrs. McBeal meets Barak and tells him that she heard Azra talking to his sister, Bahar. She reveals that Bahar wants to participate in a dance competition and Azra is just trying to help her. She even spent all the money she took from Barak's parents on Bahar's dance classes. Azra receives Doygu's call, who asks Azra to meet her immediately. Doygu tells her that she sent her nudes to a stranger on the internet and now he's blackmailing her to get money from her. Azra gets mad at Doygu and tells her that she shouldn't have done this even if she knew that person. While Doygu begs Azra to help her, Barak talks to Bahar who tells him everything. Barak realizes his mistakes and decides to apologize to Azra. Azra calls Jansu to hack the blackmailer's computer but Jansu finds nothing there. Soon Jansu hacks the security system at his place. When they see his house, they realize that it is Aktu. Just then light goes off and Azra goes to check the fuse box but finds a note on her door. She goes upstairs to a decorated rooftop where Barak apologizes to her. Azra tells him that she has to go for now. Jansu shows Azra that Hande has gone to Aktu's place with him. When Azra tries to call her, Hande declines her call. When Aktu goes to get wine for Hande, Azra calls Hande again and tells her to leave the place. Hande refuses to listen and hangs up. Soon Jansu reveals that he has cameras everywhere in his house, which means he also records girls to blackmail them. Soon they find his address to save Hande. However, Hande somehow figures out that he has a camera installed and tries to run away, but ends up going to the bathroom instead. Hande calls Azra and Azra tells her that she'll come to take her but she has to stay in the bathroom till then. Azra rushes away in a hurry and Barak decides to follow her. Soon Aktu asks Hande what's taking up so long. Hande tells him that she has seen all the cameras and gets mad at him. He threatens Hande that no one can help her, so she better come out. Just then Azra comes there and Aktu tries to push her away, but Barak hits him and Azra saves Hande. Azra also finds the computer where Aktu had all the photos and videos that he uses to blackmail women. She deletes Doygu's photos and later police arrest Aktu. When the police ask to take Hande away for her statement, Barak lies that he and Azra are her teachers. Later, they return home and Barak flirts with Azra before kissing her. They run to the rooftop to spend time together, starting a new relationship. Which part of the story did you like the most? Tell us in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting content.